Hi everybody. So rather than answer every single question I have in my ask box right now because I have a whole lot, I'm gonna make a quick Q&A video um, to answer some of the questions that I'm getting a lot of. It's just easier for me that way than retyping the same thing over and over and over. I do have an FAQ, but it's like super vague, and I'm aware of that, so that's my fault, not yours. This is my dorm room, and I look like complete butthole right now because I just got out of the shower, and I have class in like half an hour. Okay, so the question that I'm getting the most is like, when you first started out, what did you eat? What was your exercise routine? So when I first started, I was 280 pounds, and from the start, I kind of knew that I wanted to completely change my lifestyle. It wasn't like a diet that I was going to do for a couple weeks. So I started really simple by cutting out a few things that I knew were bad. So like I stopped drinking soda and I stuck to water all the time. I stopped eating like junky foods like candies and ice cream and like potato chips, all that stuff. Um, Basically, I cut out things that like you shouldn't be eating. Um, and my diet really consists of a lot of fruits and vegetables, like so much fruit and vegetables. When I was hungry and I would go for a snack, that's the first thing I would go to. Um, Lean meats, so grilled chicken, lean turkey, like ground turkey. I like to do that, and I would make like fajitas and stuff with like a whole wheat wrap, and then ground turkey and peppers and all that kind of stuff. Um, I switched my milk to almond milk, and I still drink almond or cashew milk now. It's like a new thing, and I love it. I like the taste of it actually better than regular milk, and I just like it. Um, I stopped eating cheese, which that's just a personal preference. I tried to go vegan for a little while, and that was not happening um, because I like yogurt a lot and eggs. So um, yeah, I eat a lot of yogurt, like Greek yogurt, egg whites, um, stuff like that. As far as like grains, I did a lot of like whole wheat. In the beginning, I did eat whole wheat pasta. Personally, now I'm just not that into it. So there's nothing wrong with eating whole wheat pasta. I'm just not. I'm not really a pasta person. Um, but whole wheat bread or like whole wheat wraps. Um, And then rice cakes, I ate like lightly salted rice cakes as a snack. Snacks, I usually, like if I was craving something super salty, I would do like Special K potato chips or something like that, or Boom Chicka Pop popcorn, which is like really, really low in calories. Um, and then what else? Um, Hummus and veggies all the time, rice cakes or apple and peanut butter. Those are all really good snacks. In the beginning, if I was craving something super sweet, I would get a Fiber One brownie. Um, I don't know why I don't eat those anymore. Those are so good. Um, Now, like if I'm craving ice cream or like something like a treat, I like to make my own ice cream with frozen bananas, and you like blend them up and to the consistency of like ice cream, and you can add all kinds of stuff to it, like dark chocolate or like mint extract, make like mint chocolate chip ice cream. And then what else? I ate a lot of fish, like salmon was all the time. I try new stuff really. That's the biggest thing. Like I never ate a vegetable before I started losing my weight. I cut out all fast food. Like if I wasn't making it, like I didn't want to eat it, which isn't necessarily good either. Like if I was going out to dinner, I would freak out because I didn't like want to eat something someone else was making. But you really can make things work at restaurants. Like almost any restaurant you go to, you can get grilled chicken and like just ask for like whatever dressings or whatever on the side and all that stuff. So that was just me freaking out a little bit. As for exercises, oh, and I would drink water until I was literally peeing myself. Like I drank so much water. Um, I have like one of these bottles, and I would just keep refilling and refilling and refilling like a million times a day. The more you pee, the more water weight you're gonna lose. So pee. Um, I also drink a lot of green tea, avocados, which like are a metabolism booster. I did drink coffee, but I drink black coffee. Of course, like people I know put almond milk and stuff in it, but I don't know, I like black coffee. I'm weird. Um, Exercise in the beginning, I was super bad at cardio, and I mean, I was really big, so I couldn't. It's not like I was like running a marathon. I still can't run a marathon, but I mixed it up a little bit. I would do elliptical for like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes if I was feeling it. Um, Walking uphill on a treadmill. I never really was into Stairmaster, but be my guest. I like to mix it up. I would do some bike. They have an arc trainer at Planet Fitness, and I really like that. I still use that. And now, of course, like as I've progressed, I'm more of a runner now. But I don't run that much currently because I'm trying to build muscle. So I do like hits on the treadmill, which is like high intensity interval training. Um, but that comes more with like territory and learning how to do stuff. Um, and like I like to mix it up. I tried different things. I tried Zumba. It wasn't for me, but I tried Zumba. Yoga, things like that. Like mix it up, see what is fun for you. Like your cardio, like you may not love cardio, but it shouldn't be like absolute torture. You should somewhat like feel good when you're doing your cardio. Um, and then I would do in the beginning about 30 to 40 minutes of um, probably 30 minutes in the beginning of weight training and machines. And personally, I went to Planet Fitness in the beginning, so the trainers like they'll just help you. Like you don't have to pay for it. Like if you don't know how to use a machine, they'll just help you. And seriously, utilize that. Like I think at almost any gym, like if you seriously don't know how to use a machine, like don't hurt yourself. Ask somebody at the desk, or even if you ask someone else who was like using the machine, I'm sure they'll show you. It's better to do that than to like hurt yourself or be intimidated by the machine and not do it. And make sure you mix it up: arms, legs, back, butt, stomach, abs, you know. Um, but you don't have to go like super crazy in the beginning. Like definitely don't leave out weight training because such a bad idea. That's such a bad idea. I hear so many people say like, "Oh, I don't want to get buff. I'm just trying to lose weight, so I'm not gonna weight train." Um, no, no. You're not gonna get like ripped overnight. It's gonna help you turn fat into muscle, so you want to do that. Um, Also, get a good amount of sleep. Don't stress if you don't see the weight coming off as fast as you want to, because it doesn't fall off. Like I did lose my weight very quickly, but I almost wish I didn't lose it as quickly as I did, because it took a long time for my image of myself to catch up with what is actually in the mirror. So I got into a lot of trouble where I was like still thinking I was really fat even though I wasn't, and like it was because it was coming off so quickly, like my brain like wasn't processing it. Um and never like don't go by the scale. I hate that. I don't like I used to weigh myself like 3 times a day, and like in the morning I would weigh myself and I would be like 160, and then I would weigh myself after like a couple of meals, like around lunchtime, and I would have gained like 3 pounds. But at the end of the day, there was probably a 5 pound difference. And I would like freak out. But that's because your body, like you're full of food now, like you're digesting, and that's just like that's completely normal. And I would freak out, but don't freak out, and don't go by the scale. Go by, how do your clothes feel? Are you having to buy new clothes because they're loose on you? And how do you feel about yourself? Like when you look in the mirror, are you noticing differences? Also, I really, really suggest taking pictures, which is something I didn't do until I started like wanting to gain muscle. Um, Take pictures gradually along the way so that even if you can't see the difference in the mirror, like you'll see the difference when you put pictures side by side. Um, but don't cut out any one food group. I don't like that. I think that's silly. There's no like bad food group. Like people are like, oh, no carbs. Like that's stupid because first of all, fruit and vegetables are full of carbs, which people don't really process. But don't cut out a food group. That's just silly. Um, yeah. What else? Oh, counting calories. I get that question a lot. I got into a lot of trouble counting my calories. I'm going to be blatantly honest. Like, I developed an eating disorder because I was counting my calories so much. I didn't count them at all in the beginning when I was losing weight, and I was doing really, really well. And then my weight kind of plateaued, and I still wanted to lose more, and I became obsessed, and I didn't look up any information about counting calories. And like, if you're going to count them, go online and find a calculator that will tell you for your specific body how many calories you need. Because I didn't do that, and I thought I knew, and I was eating like 1,000 calories a day at first, and then I even cut that back to the point where I was probably eating 600, 500, 600 calories a day or less, and still working out to the point of burning like 5, 6, 7, 800 calories. And I was so calorie deficient. Um, Food became like my enemy, and that is not the mindset that you want to get yourself into. I went through a period of complete calorie restriction, and then I went through a period because eventually, like, in like my head, I couldn't restrict anymore. So then I started eating too much. Like, the second I let myself taste something, I would like indulge and completely devour so much food that I couldn't even, like, I didn't even know what I was eating. I was just eating. And then I started throwing up and got bulimic, and that's not something that you want. That's not fun. My hair was like falling out. I looked like, you could tell I was like pale and like all drawn out, and it's not attractive, and it's not something that you want. So I'm cool now. Like, I'm so good. I switched my mindset. It took a lot of work, but now I'm focused on muscle. So you have to eat to gain muscle, like a lot. So if you're gonna count something, I suggest counting macros, which are your macronutrients, which is carbs, fat, and protein. And again, like, your percentages are kind of, it's your personal preference what you're trying to accomplish and your body. I try to do like 40 protein, 40 carb, and like 20 fat. And and that's something that I do using MyFitnessPal. I do log my food in there, but not for the calories, just to look at my macro percentages. So yeah, I hope that helps, and I hope that answers some questions. Again, my weight now is about like, it like goes between like 150 and 160. I'm probably like 155 right now. And I started out at 280. I'm 5'9". I'm 19. So doing good. Trying to gain the muscle, and yeah. So this was easier for me. I'm sorry if it's long and obnoxious and annoying, but this was easier for me than just answering everyone's questions. So yeah, if you guys want more videos, I would be happy to make them. If you want to like send me questions, I will make more videos like this because I think it would be good. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go now, so I have class to do. I have biology. Okay, bye!